I'm going to teach you how to remove road paint at home. I would prefer you be able to remove road paint yourself from the comfort of your own home or driveway. Yeah, I get it. It might be cold. It might be raining. You might have a garage that's not heated. It might be really hot. I don't know. First thing you need to do is wash your vehicle. If you want to take it to the self-serve, wash it that way. If you want to run it through the automatic, if you run it through the automatic, you expect that paint to come off. It's not going to. I don't care if it just happened. That stuff instantly sticks because generally they only paint when it's hot out. I guess they probably paint in the cold too, but for the most part, road paint, line painting is being done in the warm weather. So your metal's going to be hot, the paint's going to be hot, it's going to hit, it's going to stick, it's instantly hardened. It might incrementally get harder to come off, but it's not much. It's about the same. I would say even a year down the road, it's not going to be that much harder to get off than an hour after the fact. Now, the cleaner your paint was, the newer your paint was, the easier it's going to come off. If your vehicle's ceramic coated, that is by far going to be the best case scenario of taking paint off. And plus, you won't need to polish it after the fact. I guarantee it will need to be detailed after the road paint comes off. So wash it the best way you can, get as much of that dirt off as you can. Regrettably, the paint is also stuck to the dirt if that's the situation. Your car is not clean or coated. So you're going to need gloves. You're going to need lots and lots of gloves. Get some old crappy, Costco or BJ's or Sam's Club, big pack of those microfiber towels. Expect to use all of them. And wherever you want to start, if you've got running boards or it's on the rocker panel or if it's just in the wheel wells, if you have the fabric, try to find maybe a thin, one of those paint scrapers, but plastic, or a card scraper that actually looks like a credit card. I don't think I have anything like that, but, here's one of my business cards. They make plastic credit cards type scrapers, that sort of thing. Plastic razor blades, and you can even get those. They have long handles. It looks like a big screwdriver, but on the end, it's a little slot with a screw in it. You undo the screw, you can drop that plastic razor blade. Those are actually really nice. I would probably recommend that one. Nothing metal. If you can get a felt tip edge, you can find this stuff on Amazon or whatever. It's not really that difficult to find these tools. You might even be able to make yourself one. Wrap a piece of felt around a credit card, an old credit card, or old driver's license or something. And see what you can get off that way. Now, if it's on the paint, yes, you can do it on the paint. If it's on your running boards, you got paint that hits like weird angles, or your running board has metal and then has like a plastic on the top of the metal. You know what I mean? You might have one little dot here and one little dot here and one here, or you might have it heavy everywhere, right? So just scrape off, start at a given area, start in the wheel well, start at the rock, wherever you want to start. Try to see what you can scrape off. Sometimes that stuff, it's so thick it doesn't budge. You'll hear the popping sound, and a pop, beep, beep. It almost sounds like little poppers popping off. Don't worry about the sidewalls of your tires, your wheels. Maybe you could try to scrape off of that, but there's really no flat areas there. So wherever you're starting, scrape. And then once you've kind of achieved and scraped as much as you can, take your microfiber towel, fold it in half twice. So then you'll have 8 cleaning sides. You can switch on and off. Put your gloves on, paint thinner. Go to Lowe's, if you try to find organic or like less nasty, less harsh paint thinner, you're going to have a lot harder time. That for me has been the best. A steamer, if you have a steamer, that might work. I've heard people have had success with steamers. For me, good old-fashioned paint thinner and friction. You might want to wear like something over just a dust mask. Fine, you don't want to breathe that crap in. It'll curl your nose hairs. It's pretty nasty. So soak your towel and then just you can even take the towel and kind of wrap around your knuckle. So instead of like a flat and like that. You're more of like you're focusing on that one area, and then you just kind of wipe over it. Look, at first it'll look like you're doing nothing. It'll absolutely look like nothing's happening, but let that paint thinner kind of sit and dwell. You might be able to try some other. When I go to Lowe's, I see like huge wall of solvents in this. There's so many different kinds. Goo Gone, that sort of stuff won't work, and then you just wipe it down. It's going to take a while. It's going to take some work. So dedicate. I would dedicate at least 2 or 3 hours for this, if not more. But just make sure you wash it first, and then just wipe as much as you can, get as much as you can. After you're done, wash it again. However you wash it first. If you want to sit in your driveway and wash it with soap or whatever, that's fine too. Run it through the automatic. Touchless. Touchless is going to have a stronger spray, stronger pressure, so it might be more satisfactory to go through the touchless because it'll have that stronger spray and also uses stronger chemicals. But that's what I would do, and that's what I recommend. If you're at a point where like this sucks, I can't do this, call me, call your local detailer, call somebody. The prices on this are gonna be very unpredictable. There's going to be a really, really low price, and there's going to be a really, really high price. My guess is the guy with the high price has done a lot of road paint removals, and he has no desire to do anymore. He's all done. So steamer, paint thinner, try them all. Wash it before, wash it after, because you want to kind of neutralize that paint thinner and get that stuff off. If you need to run through twice, or schedule with your detailer to have a detail after the fact. That'd be your best option. Hey, the money you saved doing the road paint removal yourself, it's worth paying for the detail. Now, if the township is going to pay for it, I get it. It's no cost, nothing out of pocket necessarily. So get a couple quotes and keep the money. Do it yourself. Pay yourself to do the work. I don't know if they write the check direct. I've never gotten a check from PennDOT that I know of. I'm pretty sure they give you the money. So that's what I would do. If it were me, I would just bite the bullet. It's not difficult. It just takes time. And that is, I think, the best advice I can give you. And again, if you can't get it, or you just reach a point where you've got like 80% of it and there's a little bit left, bring it, just call your local detailer and have them, hey, I tried this. And now, and I'll just give this one final warning. When you are cleaning, when it's on the actual paint, like the lower parts of the doors, sometimes it's even on the mid or upper doors, do not dig. You're not sanding wood, right? Paint is very soft, especially when you put paint thinner on. You will not damage your paint. You might make the plastic parts of your vehicle like turn whiter. So, for example, if you have running boards or like mud flaps, they're typically they're like a charcoal or a black, and you're taking paint thinner over it because there's different kinds of paint thinner I use. Actually pretty safe. It's strong and yet doesn't really damage plastic. There's some paint thinner, as soon as they touch that plastic, it turns it white instantly. I mean, instantly. It destroys it. The paint thinner that I use, I get from my local detail supplier. I don't remember the brand. Maybe I'll put it in the description what the brand is. But generally, when I wipe over the plastic, it doesn't change the color. And if it does, I can restore it. I have trim coating to be able to, or I can polish it, and the color comes back. But you got to be careful. Some of these paint thinners are pretty nasty. It's like 30 couple bucks a gallon. It's not even that big of a deal. I would buy a gallon because you're going to use a lot. You want to keep that towel soaked. You want to soak it, keep it soaked. Wear double gloves. The top one's going to get all gooey. Rip that off. Plop another one on. Wear a little dust mask, and let me know if anybody's ever had road paint. You tried to get it off yourself. Leave a comment and tell me about your experience, or text me at the shop. I would love to hear your story, and then we can complain to each other about how how sucky it was to remove that paint. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully that helps you figure out how to get road paint removal off of your vehicle. I know a lot of people have it, and it sucks and it's nasty. You didn't expect it. You didn't plan for it. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.